When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the home of the USC Trojans, the storied Los Angeles Coliseum. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He never had a chance to get it to the edge, and first play of the game, and you're already behind the sticks. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Off play action. Rush is on him. He'll pull it down and run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Back to throw, it's Mayava. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. They'll run it from the gun. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22.
And you want to run the football, right? And that's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time, it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
Here's the pressure. And the rush will get to him. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. To the ground with the back. Turning on the Jets. And he was loose and out. And doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. The Longhorns, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. Going up top. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. On 2nd and 10, a 4 wide out set, trips right. Back to pass. This time he's got it. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. Guys, let's take a big view of Texas. We're at the halfway point of the season. They're sitting atop the rankings. How hard is it to maintain that focus as the season goes along?
It's really tough, and that's one thing this coaching staff's really been trying to focus on is just to take one opponent at a time, regardless of where they're ranked, regardless of where you're playing. You've got everybody's attention. You're the #1 team in the country midway through the year, David, but there are tougher challenges ahead.
Well, and it's hard to get your players' attention because you start thinking you're good. We've got to get better every week,
It's a seam wide open. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Longhorns! They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He'll keep it himself. It's a running room. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
The give to the tailback. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Mayava. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Wants to throw on first down. He's got him this time. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. The Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He breaks a tackle. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25.
And that was a nice second down run and setting up 3rd and inches. And now it's physical time, right? Like, they know you might run the football. You know you probably want to run the football. How can you be more physical? Sometimes bring some extra bodies, some extra tight ends.
Looking to throw on first down. Got his man on the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Guys at the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. Quick release on the RPO. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. And the Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Manning. A little screen to the running back. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the 2nd.
There he goes. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. Guys, the levels of hype and impatience awaiting the arrival of Arch Manning pretty much unsustainable over the last couple of years. Meanwhile, Quinn Ewers was pretty doggone good. But Arch is pretty deserving of all of this attention, I'd say, Jesse.
Yeah, he's very, very talented. That jumps off the film when you watch him. You can see why he was so highly regarded coming out of high school. You can see why Texas fans are so impatient to finally watch what he does this year. Now, it's one thing to do it against Louisiana Monroe. It's one thing to do it against UTSA and Mississippi State. Can he do it against the Georgias? Can he do it against the big boys in the SEC on a consistent basis? We can't wait to find out.
He wants to throw it again. Starting to feel a little pressure. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That's a really good stop by the defense, Jesse. They need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Looking downfield on first down. The screen, and watch out. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Well, remember, the defense allowed a rushing touchdown to this quarterback on the last drive, so a nice job making some adjustments on the sideline. They look like they've got a little bit of a better plan for him and more people.
Deep shot for the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Lane. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Connection to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. The run from the shotgun. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And it's caught! Touch! They'll keep it on the ground. Got the first down. Looking for more. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. To the air. It's Manning. He's going for it all. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Los Angeles. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at the LA Coliseum.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. And the Trojans will kick it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Going to the run to start this second half. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. The RPO, it's complete. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
The Longhorns are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Back to throw, it's Manning. Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And he shows you the arm right there, but I tell you what, I've been impressed with this young man and his ability to do both. Rush, throw, lead a team, put up huge numbers in the top 10 in total TDs running and passing. And this dude very much in the Heisman race. He's had a great season. He can do a little bit of everything.
The Longhorns are on the move. They just keep firing. He wants to take the top off. He's got it. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. And the Longhorns want to move quickly. With the run on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas!
And up back some fish. And he's
the drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Lemon. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect their quarterback a little bit more, whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback.
He lobs one high down the left side. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. The give to the back. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42. The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Going for the big play. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown! So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll try the run. Can't get him to the ground. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to pass. It's Mayava. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The Trojans send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Hauls it in at the 40. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback, right? Gets a little bit of pressure. He's able to scramble to his right, extend the play, and he tried to take a shot deep down the field, just not on the same page with his intent.
Gonna take a shot. He's got it inside the 15. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
Throws a nice completion there for a 1st down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long. He's shown up in big moments. He's won big games. He's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's in the discussion to win the Heisman Trophy.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Wingo. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Texas! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And the they'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Mayava. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the 4th quarter, getting your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, long. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Snagged out of the air. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. So now it's 2nd and long. They go to the ground. Runs through the tackle. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. On the move, he fires. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had...
Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's a big-time moment. In the fourth quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to...
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. And the Trojans want to crank the tempo. Looking to throw, it's Maiava. Unloads to the wideout. And he throws another interception, his third of the night. Takes it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
They want that clock to run. Oh, a lot of space. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling. And the Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. He caught it. He wrestles him down at the 3 after the grab. It'll be 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. Got nothing last time, now 2nd and goal from the 3. Wants to go up top. Got his man on the outside. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! On the run, it's Sanders. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Maiava. Working that left side now.
And the offense gets the ball out pretty quick. But, man, if you're going to do that, that's fine. But we got to get the 1st down, or we got to get out of bounds so we can stop the clock. This offense, they've got to execute a little bit tighter down the stretch of this close.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Pocket breaking down. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that.
Fires one high and deep. Makes a catch. 1st down and maybe a lot more. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. So it's 1st and 10 after that costly defensive penalty on 4th down.
Military, stop!
Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. Back to pass. Unleashes one. Complete in the middle. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Trojans had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchdown. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Longhorns! Made the grab and then did the... The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Mayava. Under fire. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And the Trojans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. On the run, it's Sanders. He's past the 30. That will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You've got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
it.